What is up, guys? ChrisMitch42 here, and welcome back to another episode of Attack on the B Team. And today we're doing two things, as you can tell from the title. One, we're going to steal some souls and create ourselves our monster. And two, we're going to be working on a little bit of Witchery today, because I do want to start that up. And I am a little bit laggy right now. I don't know why. I've been like this all day. I've been laggy all day, and I don't know why. But anyway, just to let you guys know, I am not feeling A-okay as usual. My throat is actually killing me. I don't sound like it, but I am, so I actually have a cough drop that I'm eating at the moment, so when it's gone, I won't sound like stupid. But yeah, so I've actually stolen a soul already. As you can see in my inventory, we have this thing called a soul jar. And we also have the blood scythe, which is very easily made with a jar of blood, a stick, an iron hoe, and a piece of obsidian. And I do have a crap ton of obsidian because I made something pretty cool in the room. Now, the only thing that upset me was that I was hoping I could light it up and make it into a portal, but I couldn't, so I was like, alright, well, I gotta fill in the gaps. So, hopefully you guys like this. As you can tell, it looks pretty cool. Now, this is obsidian with the chisel mod, and this is glowstone with the chisel mod. Now, where the glowstone is, I was going to put portals, because with this, with the enhanced portal mod, I thought I could maybe put them on the roof and have like a really cool portal, maybe out of black or something, and then make it really, really cool looking. But sadly, it didn't work out as I thought, and we had to go with that. But hopefully you guys like it. It's just a cool little design. I don't really know what it's supposed to represent. Maybe you guys can think of something. You know what it actually looks like? Without kind of, this is gonna sound really devilish, but it kind of looks like one of the pitchforks a little bit if you look at it from an angle. From the way it comes up, it kind of looks like the pitchfork, and then I don't really know what those are supposed to be. Maybe like angels. I don't really know. I'm not very creative. But yeah, we also have some cauldrons up in here, and I don't really know what else I've actually done. Well, actually, I have to collect from this. So now you guys actually get to see how this thing works. So like they're all mature. And then we just click the button, it breaks them all. Now sometimes it does take them into the back, which is kind of annoying, but I do usually get a very good amount, as you can tell. And I'm not really like, you know, really planning on using these a lot either. So we gained 14 out of the 7. So we basically gained about 3 times what we usually had. So we started out with 7, we gained 2 times, actually, if that actually makes sense. So we got 30 obsidian, because I had to get a lot to make that. And yeah, we're going to bring our monster to life. This will be pretty interesting. I've never actually done this before, so this is why it's going to be pretty cool. Now, it keeps glitching out. I don't know why. But I think I'm going to change 2 things. One, I'm going to change the legs, and 2, I'm going to change the arm. Because it creeps me out, to be completely honest. So we're going to change that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to change it. Yeah, so I haven't done too much because, as I said, my throat's been killing me. And I've been really busy lately. There is actually going to be an update video either Friday or Saturday, depending on when I can get it. It's not going to be a regular update video, though. It is going to be a little bit serious, but you'll understand more later on. So let's see. We have an Enderman arm, so we'll switch it out with a zombie arm, I guess, if that makes any sense. Yeah, why not? Why not? And I've also made some of those bone needles as well, because I think I had... oh yeah, I had to make the scythe and stuff, so I was just like, you know what, let me just go crazy and make a crap ton. So with this scythe here, as I said, I'm going to collect some more souls. We can make actually a couple of these today, which is going to be pretty awesome. I think I can make multiple. I'm not really sure. I might need actually multiple altars. So, I don't really know how this is going to work, but hopefully I don't need multiple altars. If we do, then I could just move them over, and we could just have like a row of them. But either way, we should be able to make a couple. And... there we go. That's our abomination. So, what you want to do is when you have all your parts set up, you have a jar of blood here, and you have a soul in here. Now, if I remember correctly, I need my Necronomicon, and if I right-click on it, it should bring it to life, hopefully. So, let's do some weird chant. Okay, I got this. Ready. By this book in my hand, I commence you, creature of everything unholy and everything ugly. You shall become one. I didn't do it right. How do I do this? How do you do this? I probably should have looked this up before I attempted this, right? It would have made sense. Maybe. No? Okay. Well, I'll be right back. Alright, so the great witch devil here has figured out how to use it, English. So, what you want to do is you want to right-click on this part here, and it brings it to life. Yeah, so, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, everything unholy and everything ugly. I commence you to live. Bro, can you come over here? Don't worry, we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry. This thing is so ugly. Oh my god, you just made my mood. And it hurts because my throat hurts. Oh my god, wow. Can I give you stuff? No, I can't. Alright, well. Oh god, I'm gonna cry. Well, we did it. We brought our first minion to life. Oh god. Alright, well, you're gonna sit here. Actually, no, we're gonna move you over. Can you come over here? Thank you, bro. We gotta think of a name for you, actually, now that I think about it. Can you... Yeah. Okay, wait, alright. Back up. We need some names into this... We need some names for this buddy. We're gonna be making a couple today, so try and think of some names. So he's a chicken with an enderman arm, a zombie leg, a zombie arm, creeper torso, and just a squid head. Oh, Mitchell, what have you done? What have you created? What have you created? Alright, well, I know what the next one I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make it have... Are you kidding me? Did you really... Unbelievable. Darn it, I wish I had my thing now, because now I could use the scythe on you. But you gave me a muscle, so I guess that's alright. Because we can't actually craft the body parts ourselves instead of, you know, going out and find them. But I find it kind of fun to, you know, go and search and find them. It's pretty cool. So what should we make next? Well, we have a spider head. Let's just go for some demonic stuff here. With the mushroom and sheep legs with villagers' arms. This should be interesting. Oh my god, Mitchell, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, actually, I don't want the... Yeah, let's just make it a pig head. I mean, it's basically all animal. Yeah, let's just make an animal, actually, and then we'll make the next one kind of creepy looking. Alright. Well, actually, we don't want anything relating to it. We just want it to be, like, this really creepy looking thing. Oh, wait, we have 2 sheep legs? I didn't know that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go out and get some blood, and we're gonna have to get a soul. So we're gonna collect a lot of souls, actually, so we can just keep doing this. Oh my god, this is gonna get so hard to get used to. This is gonna get really, really hard to get used to. So, sheep arm should go on the left, and cow arm should go on the right. We have the sheep legs, mushroom torso, pig head. Now, I don't know why the torso isn't showing, I guess because it's on the table. But other than that, I think it'll be alright, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna be really hard to get used to. But yeah, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go and get ourselves some souls in a jar, then we're gonna get ourselves some blood. Now, I showed you guys how to get blood last episode, saying that we need bone needles. And we actually have 1 jar, so we won't really have to get too much, but I do want to get some. And we need some more bottles, which we also have actually down here, if I remember correctly. And we can put our book away. But I guess we'll keep it. We need it for our summonings anyway. Now, I don't know how strong these guys are. I don't know if there's a leveling up system or anything to this. I'm really not too sure. I haven't messed around with this mod too much in my my past, so I really don't know. So we're gonna need 2 jars of blood, and we're gonna need 2 jars of a soul. So we're gonna steal 2 souls today, and we're gonna get another jar of blood, which should be pretty simple, I guess. And maybe off camera, I'll look into how to get, like, certain body parts. I know you need, like, leather, and then, like, a certain thing that matches the mob. So, like, I'm guessing for a skeleton, you're gonna need bones. For a spider, you're probably gonna need spider eyes, or cobwebs, or string, or something like that. But yeah, I think we should be pretty good. So let's grab a bone needle, because you need a bone needle. I don't know if we... Well, I think you can make the other site to get the other one. I'm still kind of confused with all the sites and stuff. But let's just put all the body parts in here. So we need another jar of blood, and then we need some souls. So we'll just set it up like this. And that should be pretty well. Actually, we need this out, because we need to eat. Where's my difficulty on? I don't know, it just didn't seem like I was on hard. Alright. So, we need to kill some things with this, but we need to get a piece of blood first. So, who will be our volunteer? Anyone. I call forth to the witch herd. Alright, well, you know what? You're messing with my cows, so might as well. Alright, so we get the blood, and now we steal your soul. There we go. Whoa, did it just fill up? Wow, it filled up 2 souls. Damn. dare you? And, well, that was pretty simple, actually. We got 3 souls. And we got that guy over there. Great. And we're gonna die. Great. That's even better. Oh, God. Die. Just die. I don't need your soul. I just need you to die. Okay, well, we're dying, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Because I still am in my human form, at least. For now, anyway. I think there's a demon in this, actually, to be completely honest, so that could match our style. Because we are kind of like this demon chick at the moment. We're a demon witchery chick thing. I don't really know. We could actually put our scythe in here, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, we need this safe for something, at least. It's kind of just there. So, as I said, we're going to do a little bit of witchery today as well, and that is like a magical mod, which I love magical mods. As you guys know, I like Thromecraft and Ars Magica, so it's kind of my style, I guess. And we still have a glass bottle left, which is actually pretty good. So, we could use that for next time. And let's put all this away. So, I still have not figured out like an organization thing, as you can tell, but I will set it up eventually. I still need to complete the rooms, and I'm going, as I said, I'm busy, so it's going to take a while. Great. Is that a frying pan? Oh my god, these hats. Die. Thank you. But I already have an Enderman. Why does it keep giving me the Enderman? Whatever. I already have him. I don't know why it keeps giving it to me. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's just go back to our demon chick self. Let's run. I just wanna run. Throw it away. Run before they're chasing me down. I just wanna run, throw it away. Run before they're chasing me. Oh, well, that ruined it. But anyway, we have to do it again. So we're gonna summon. We're gonna summon our next buddy here. By everything unholy and everything ugly, I summon you to live! What the what? Bro. Well, actually, this isn't too creepy, to be completely honest. I don't know what that is at the end. Is he like a platypus or something? Because I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, bro. That's actually not creepy. Still, you're the funniest out of all of them so far. And it seems like there's a glitch with the mushrooms, I guess. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing myself, to be completely honest. Well, you're still my prized possession, so, yeah. Maybe we'll help you follow us on sometimes when I go outside. But we still need to create one more, so we could have a full set of 3. That's the father, and I don't know who the heck the mother is yet, because this is getting freaky. But we have the spider head. Let's grab a skeleton torso, 2 villager arms. Well, actually, let's get a villager arm and a witch arm, because they're both kind of the same arms. And sheep legs. Oh, God. I'm so sorry about this, everybody, but, you know, when you get a woman going, she's not going to stop, because, you know what? She's pretty insane. So let's get the legs, head, torso, villager arm. Actually, switch that out. Alright. Well, actually, this one doesn't look pretty bad. Sort of. Anyway. Let's get this summoning over with. So, by everything unholy and everything ugly, I summon you to live! That's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. To be completely honest. I'm not gonna lie. This one's actually pretty cool looking. It's actually pretty cool. Alright. Get over there. Get over there. Well, since she looks like a mother, I guess she'll be the mom. So this is the mom, this is the dad, and this is their abomination that they created. Oh, man, Mitchell, what are you doing with this game? What are you doing? Well, I guess we completed our tasks for Necromancy today. So we have the mother, the father, and you. And you. Well, I guess we did that. So now we're going to work on Witchery. So Witchery is a magic mod, as I stated. And there are a couple sweet things with this mod that I want to do, so that's why I want to start it today. So I know the first thing we need is a witch's oven, which will take 5 iron, an iron bar, and a bucket. Now, if you remember, an iron bar is made with 6 iron, and then including the bucket and then the additional iron. So we're going to need 11 iron to be completely set up. And we're just going to set up everything in this room for now, because it seems like everything's just gone to hell in there. So why not just make it into a more of a hell place, right? Okay, so we're going to... Oh, I actually forgot to do this, but I did get some more. And since I don't really need that many woolly mammoths... Well, actually, I think I should keep these. But Plesiosaurus we're not really going to need right now. So I'm going to make a book of the dinosaurs, I think it's called. Or a Dinopedia. That actually sounds a lot cooler than I thought. But I know when we get a dinosaur, we right-click on them to figure out what they need and everything. So that'll help us out in the future. So that's just a precaution for right now. But, alright. So we need 5 iron plus 6, so that's a lot. So that's just a lot in general. And then we need the bucket. And what was the other thing we needed? Oh, no, that's it. Okay. I thought we needed more. So, whoops, I right-clicked on the outside. I don't know how I did that. But we make the iron bars. We get 16, so I don't really know what else we're going to use this for. But, I guess we'll figure it out. And then we get the bucket, and we get a witch's oven. Sweet. And now we also need something else. I think I have them in one of the luggages, if I remember correctly. I don't think I actually put it somewhere yet. No, I didn't. Okay, so we need to get a luggage, which is actually, thankfully, it's in the room that we still need. So this is, yeah, it's going to be like the nether room, just plain hell room. I don't really know. I mean, we got these in here, so it's definitely hell now. But I know it's in one of these, and we could just put that in. Which one has it? Okay, well, it's not you. Because one of these guys has a bunch of clay, and we're going to need clay for this. So, oh, we're also going to need some coal, too. I need to go working on some coal, because I do need some. Wait, what the heck? Where's all my clay? Is it upstairs? It must be upstairs, then. Actually, let's put the book away. We don't need that for right now. We'll just put the bars in here as well. Yeah, I really need to work on that sorting system. I know there's a mod in here where we can actually set up a really decent sorting system. But for right now, I just want to set up with like chests having certain things, and then eventually we'll get onto that. And as I said, I do want to start Liquid XP. So that might be another mod we might be doing next episode. But for right now, I want to find where the frick all this clay is. And I can't seem to find it. This is going to be annoying. Where is it? Yeah, it's got to be upstairs then. Because I can't wait to show you guys. This is pretty cool. We could also grab the clay. I guess we grab clay from here. We're not really going to need any. Clay. Coal. Sorry. Oh, we got the basalt. I forgot I cooked that. Alright, let's grab some more. Close. Close. Set up here. There it is. Here's the clay. Okay. So, what we do with the clay, and I also actually need to do this as well, because we got some, like, a bunch of crap in here that I need to smelt, to be completely honest. And I keep running out of, what do you call it, lava, too, which is becoming a nuisance. But I do have the Deadlands with the telepads, so I don't think we're going to run out of lava anytime soon, because that whole biome is lava, and plus we have the nether, so we're really not going to run out of lava anytime soon. It's just annoying to get. But if I remember correctly, we need a jar, I think. Another jar, yes. Another jar for another mod. Here we go, soft clay jar, and it's made with 4. So, we're just going to make a bunch. Yeah, okay, 64 should definitely be fine, and we'll bring the clay into the other room as well. And... oh, we did have gold down here. Okay, I thought we did. Now, if we get some saplings, I know, like, there's certain things we need to cook in this thing to get certain essences and stuff. So, we're just gonna... we could also use this as a regular furnace, too, as I think. So, that could be pretty useful. We'll just put it right here for now. Kind of centers out the room. So, if we just put it like this, and put it like this... well, we actually need to cook this first, to be completely honest. So, let's cook some of these jars. Let's find the empty one. There we go. So, what we need to actually make is like these clay jars here, as you can see. And these clay jars are also used to make the distillery, which we're also going to try and make today. But they're also used to make different things as well. So, if we get these certain fumes, we could use them in the distillery to make other things as well, which is pretty useful. So if we get ourselves a foul fume, we could get ourselves gypsum, which I have no clue what that is, oil of vitriol, or a slime ball. Now there's a bunch and a bunch we can make. So this is going to get pretty hectic. Now the one I'm trying to make right now is Exhale of the Horned One, which is used from oak saplings. And we will not get this every single time, which is another thing you guys need to know. So it's going to take a while. Now, there are some other things too that I really don't understand. I know we need this to get certain trees, like the rowan tree and stuff. And we need for that a hint of rebirth, which is from the saplings. Yeah, so we're going to need a lot of saplings, so I might have to go trees, like, freaking go lumberjack. I'm going to have to go lumberjack soon. But yeah, so the wood ash is pretty useful, actually. And we could use it in basically anything as well. So we get the wood ash, we use it for the quicklime, which is then used to make gypsum, which is then used to make ritual chalk. Now, ritual chalk is a whole different level, and I have no clue how to use it, so don't even let me know, because I'm going to have to figure this out. Other things I do want to make are some dream weavers, which are like dream catchers, and we put that above our bed, and I think it gets rid of nightmares, and it gives us like a boost in the morning, depending which one we get. So I'm going to get the one with the fasting. Here we go. Which is instant damage and instant heal. A diamond vapor, which is used from a oil of vitriol, which is made from the fel fume, which we're trying to get, which is gotten from wood. Boy. We've already got 11 of these, so we're going to get one more. And there we go. Alright, so I'll show you how this thing works. So we put that here, and we can put this here. Now, it's not going to happen every time as I stated, so hopefully we do get lucky here and we actually get one. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. We can get at least one of these. Alright, so one wood ash. And fel fume, diamond vapor, where is it? Here we go. Exhaled the horned one. And if we use an exhaled the horned one, we can actually make these things called voodoo dolls, which are pretty helpful, and we also need it for an altar, which is another very helpful thing that we need. Come on. Ah, damn. Oh well. Well, we're gonna have to try and get a fel fume. So, I'm gonna chop down a tree and, you know, grab the wood. Oh, wait, actually, I might have put it in here, because it is kind of getting late in the episode, and I do want to start ending it. No, we don't. Alright, well, I'm going to have to get some wood. We're going to have to chop down some trees, at least 2 or 3, so we can attempt and pray to get this. So that way we can start making some pretty neat things with this mod. Now, this mod can get very complicated, so I'm going to have to go watch ChimneySwift, because he did a fantastic job with this mod, not going to lie. He is the witch of that freaking server, so might as well watch from the best. But yeah, so we've got a lot of done today, to be completely honest. We got ourselves some minions. How creepy are they, to be completely honest? Pretty freaking creepy, but what are you gonna do? I am the demon here. So, demon witch lady that lives in the woods. Wow, that literally matches a witch. Wow, this is pretty sad, actually. I wasn't going for this. I am in a magic biome, after all, so all the witches are jealous because I'm pretty and they ain't. So yeah, we need to chop down some trees. Let's just get a move on. Just get a move on with this, so I'm not here rambling every single 5 seconds. So let's just get some wood. Let's get some of this, and then we can start ending it out here, because I just want to get this fume really quickly, and then I can end it. Yep. Sorry, my throat. There we go. We can also get some saps from this as well, so it's like kind of the best of both worlds here. It's the best, you get the best. Nope, she's dead. Was not dead like in real life, but the version of her is dead. Whatever. Okay. We're not gonna care about Mitchell's weird thing with Miley Cyrus, so we're just gonna get going. We're gonna eat some of these. And I do need to make an enchantment table because I want to use some of these levels. I've just had these levels for so long. Greetings, guys. I've had these levels for so long, I just want to get rid of them, to be completely honest. Sorry. So, we also need to make this as well, which is an attuned stone, which is used for a puppet shelf, and also the distillery, which I also want to try and make before this episode's over. Because we are at 24 minutes, so I will be ending it in a few seconds, but I do want to make this. So, Whiff of Magic is made from a rowan sapling. That's going to be a pain to get, to be completely honest, because we're going to need that bone meal stuff. Oh, we got one! Sweet. Okay. So the fel fume is made in the distillery. So we have this now. Now, we need to start working on how to get a distillery. And as it said, we need a whiff of magic, which means we need to get a rowan sapling. And to get a rowan sapling, I think we need quicklime. No, I'm sorry, not quicklime. Where is it? Here we go. We need mutandis, which is meant from a hint of rebirth, which is from the saplings. So, we're going to switch this out as soon as this one finishes, because, you know, we might get another piece of charcoal or a few. Alright, now we're going to switch that out. We actually have some charcoal, which is pretty cool, so we can just, you know, put that in case it runs out. But sweet. So, we need some wood ash. And then, as I said, we need the wood ash to make this. Now, I don't know how to get a mandrake root. That is something I'm going to have to look up. A cactus green can be pretty simple. I can just set up a cactus farm. An egg, that's pretty simple. I have a lot of eggs. And bone meal is pretty simple. So the only thing we're really going to have trouble with is getting these 2 things. Because I can set up a cactus farm, and I was planning on setting up a farm anyway. So that could be something I could work on off camera. Now, the farm is actually going to be on the ground, so I don't have to run around everywhere. It could possibly be right here. Like, not, you know, down there, because I am still working on it. But it could be right over here, so I don't have to run really far to, you know, get all these saplings and all that for the mod. But I think we're going to end it here because now we actually have it, which is good. But yeah, we're going to end it here because I actually need another piece of rowan wood anyway. So it's not like we can even make the altar today. But anyway, I'm going to end it here because, well, it's been a pretty freaking long episode today. Not going to lie to you guys. It's been pretty long. And my throat's killing me, so I'm going to go rest. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed. This is the Demon/Witch, Crazy Michelle 42, I guess. I guess we'll go with that for today. And, yeah. So, as I said, there will be an update video either Friday or Saturday, as I've mentioned. And, oh, I actually didn't show you this, to be honest, but, this is actually blood in here. So you guys are probably wondering, like, man, what the heck is that in the background? That's actually blood in there. I was on Skype with John, and I was like, I really want to find blood. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, Minecraft. He was like, what? And I was like, never mind. You'll figure it out. Just give it a while. And yeah, so I actually have blood in there. You can see down there that there's gravel because I didn't want to, you know, put too many bricks. But, you know, it's not really a worry thing. So, yeah, pretty sick. And we have that really cool design up top. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed, remember to like button down below. Also, comment anything you would like for me to start doing. I will be working on Witchery probably for the next couple of episodes and then get on to other mods. But for right now, I really do want to mess around with this because I want to turn into a witch myself. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed. Like it up down there. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And, yeah, that's it. It's Crazy Michelle or Mitch42. And I'll see you all later. Bye!